shocking heart attack crisis. Are you over 60? Stop everything and watch this now. What I'm about to reveal could literally be the difference between life and death for anyone over 60. Right now, 24.2% of Americans over 75 are living with diagnosed heart disease, and that number is skyrocketing. But here's what's devastating. Over 51% of American adults don't even realize that heart disease is the #1 killer in our country, claiming 697,000 lives annually. The most terrifying part? Recent studies show that one simple food choice you make today could increase your heart attack risk by 42%, while another food sitting in your pantry right now could slash that same risk by 22%. We're talking about the power of a single bite to determine your fate. Every 36 seconds, someone in America dies from cardiovascular disease. That's nearly 2,400 people every single day. And if you're over 60, the odds are stacking against you with every meal you eat. But here's the shocking truth most doctors won't tell you. The #1 heart-protecting superfood that could save your life is probably already in your kitchen. You're just not eating nearly enough of it. Before we dive into these life-saving secrets, drop your age in the comments below. We personally read and respond to every single comment because your health matters to us. Now buckle up, because the next 22 minutes could add years to your life. Picture this: your arteries clear and flexible, your blood pressure stable, your energy soaring like you're 40 again. This isn't fantasy, it's proven science backed by real research that I'm about to share with you. But first, you need to know about the deadly foods that 99% of seniors eat daily without knowing they're slowly poisoning their hearts. The 4 heart-saving superfoods that could add decades to your life. #4, wild-caught fatty fish, your heart's ultimate guardian angel. Here's something that will shock you. Americans over 60 who eat omega-3 rich fish just twice weekly slash their heart attack risk by up to 28% compared to those who avoid fish entirely. We're talking about salmon, sardines, mackerel, and wild-caught trout, nature's most powerful cardiovascular medicine. The VITAL study, the largest omega-3 trial in history involving 25,871 Americans, found that participants taking omega-3s experienced a statistically significant 28% reduction in heart attacks overall, and a stunning 40% reduction in those who weren't getting enough fish in their diet before. But here's what's incredible. For African Americans in the study, omega-3 supplementation led to a mind-blowing 77% reduction in heart attacks. Researchers believe genetic factors make certain populations respond even better to these life-saving fats. The science is crystal clear. These omega-3 fatty acids don't just prevent heart disease, they actively reverse arterial damage. A groundbreaking study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tracked 2,847 adults over 60 for 6 years. Those eating fatty fish twice weekly didn't just survive longer, they had 17% fewer heart attacks and significantly better blood vessel function. Here's the simple preparation secret. Grill, bake, or lightly sauté your fish to preserve those precious omega-3s. Pair it with antioxidant-rich vegetables like spinach or broccoli, and you've created a meal that actively fights inflammation and strengthens your heart with every bite. Even canned sardines pack the same heart-protecting punch. Perfect for quick meals when fresh fish isn't available. A small drizzle of extra virgin olive oil adds another layer of cardiovascular protection while enhancing the flavor. The benefits go far beyond your heart. Regular fish consumption improves circulation, supports brain health, and helps stabilize blood sugar, creating a cascade of health improvements that make you feel decades younger. Now get ready for Superfood #3, a common vegetable that most seniors completely ignore, even though it could lower your blood pressure by 7 points in just 4 weeks. #3. Dark leafy greens, nature's blood pressure medication. If you're over 60 and not eating dark leafy greens daily, you're missing out on one of nature's most powerful heart medicines. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens contain concentrated levels of dietary nitrates that literally transform your cardiovascular system. Here's the stunning research. A clinical trial published in the journal Hypertension followed 80 adults and made a remarkable discovery. Those consuming just 1 cup of cooked spinach daily saw their systolic blood pressure drop by an average of 7 points in 4 weeks. That's equivalent to some blood pressure medications, but the benefits don't stop there. These greens are loaded with vitamin K, which prevents dangerous calcium buildup in your arteries, one of the leading causes of arterial stiffness and heart attacks in seniors. The preparation is simpler than you think. Lightly steam or sauté with olive oil to maximize nutrient absorption while making them easier to digest. Add garlic for extra cardiovascular protection through allicin, or squeeze fresh lemon for vitamin C that enhances the heart protective effects. For those who prefer raw greens, baby spinach and kale make perfect salad bases. Combine with heart-healthy walnuts, antioxidant-rich berries, and a dressing made with olive oil or avocado oil for a meal that actively strengthens your cardiovascular system. Smoothies offer another convenient option. Blend a handful of greens with heart-supporting fruits like blueberries, or half an avocado for a nutrient-dense drink that tastes great and protects your arteries. Incorporating these greens consistently doesn't just lower blood pressure, they strengthen arterial walls, boost antioxidant defenses, and support long-term heart resilience. Your cardiovascular system will literally become more youthful with each serving. But wait until you see Superfood #2. This creamy fruit has been quietly preventing heart attacks for decades, and the latest research will absolutely amaze you. #2, avocados, the creamy heart-healing powerhouse. Prepare to have your mind blown by what scientists discovered about avocados and heart health. This creamy superfruit isn't just delicious, it's a cardiovascular miracle worker packed with monounsaturated fats that actively heal your arteries. The research is stunning. A massive study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association tracked 17,567 Americans for 10 years. Those who ate just half an avocado daily had a 16% lower risk of developing cardiovascular disease compared to those who rarely ate them. But here's where it gets incredible. Another clinical trial proved that adding avocado to just one meal per day reduced harmful LDL cholesterol by 13% in only 4 weeks. We're talking about measurable, life-saving changes in less than a month. The secret lies in avocado's unique combination of monounsaturated fats, fiber, and potassium, a triple threat against heart disease. Including avocados in your daily routine couldn't be easier. Slice them onto whole-grain toast for a heart-healthy breakfast. Blend them into smoothies for incredible creaminess, or dice them into salads with leafy greens and nuts for maximum cardiovascular protection. Their benefits extend far beyond cholesterol. Avocados help stabilize blood sugar, reduce chronic inflammation throughout your body, and improve overall cardiovascular function, making them essential for anyone over 60 who wants to maintain a healthy heart. The potassium in avocados is particularly crucial for seniors. It helps regulate blood pressure by counteracting sodium's harmful effects, while the fiber supports healthy weight management and blood sugar control. Pairing avocados with other heart-protective foods like fatty fish, quinoa, or beans amplifies their benefits, creating meals that actively strengthen your cardiovascular system with every bite. Now prepare yourself for the #1 heart-protecting superfood. This colorful group of foods has been shown to improve heart function by 12% in just 8 weeks, while simultaneously boosting memory and cognitive function. #1 berries, nature's heart and brain boosters. If there's one food that seniors absolutely cannot afford to ignore, it's berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are packed with flavonoids, powerful compounds that fight inflammation, lower blood pressure, and improve blood vessel function at the cellular level. The research will absolutely shock you. A 2019 study published in Circulation found that adults over 60 who consumed just 1 cup of blueberries daily for 8 weeks experienced a remarkable 12% improvement in endothelial function. That's how well your blood vessels relax and contract. But here's what's mind-blowing. The massive Nurses' Health Study followed 93,600 women for 18 years and discovered that those eating at least 3 servings of berries per week had a 34% lower risk of heart attack compared to those who rarely ate them. The benefits aren't limited to your heart. Flavonoids in berries have been proven to improve memory, attention, and cognitive flexibility, making them the only food that simultaneously protects both your cardiovascular system and your brain. To maximize benefits, eat berries fresh whenever possible, or gently thaw frozen berries to preserve their powerful nutrients. Sprinkle them on heart-healthy oatmeal, blend them into smoothies with Greek yogurt for added protein, or enjoy them as a snack with a handful of nuts for healthy fats that enhance nutrient absorption. The combination is unbeatable. Berries provide the antioxidants, while nuts supply the healthy fats that help your body absorb and utilize these life-saving compounds. Together, they create a snack that actively fights heart disease and supports brain health. If you found these heart-saving foods helpful, smash that like button and subscribe right now for more life-saving health tips. We post new content every week that could literally add years to your life. But now we need to flip the script and reveal the deadliest foods that 99% of seniors eat regularly. Foods that are silently destroying your arteries, raising your blood pressure, and dramatically increasing your risk of heart attack and stroke. The 4 deadliest foods secretly destroying your heart. Hash 4. Processed meats. The silent artery assassins. Brace yourself for this shocking revelation. That innocent slice of deli turkey or morning bacon could be a death sentence in disguise. Processed meats, the silent artery assassins. Brace yourself for this shocking revelation. That innocent slice of deli turkey or morning bacon could be a death sentence in disguise. Processed meats are loaded with sodium, preservatives, and nitrates that systematically destroy your blood vessels. A comprehensive meta-analysis published in Circulation reviewed data from over 1.2 million people and uncovered a terrifying truth. Consuming just 50 grams of processed meat daily, about the size of 2 slices of deli meat, increased the risk of coronary heart disease by 42%. Think about that. Less than 2 ounces of processed meat could nearly double your chances of a heart attack over time. For seniors whose cardiovascular systems are already under stress, this represents a clear and present danger. The sodium content alone is staggering. The World Health Organization recommends no more than 2,000 milligrams of sodium daily, yet a single serving of deli meat can contain 700 to 900 milligrams, nearly half your daily limit in one small portion. But sodium is just the beginning. Nitrates and other preservatives convert into harmful compounds in your body, triggering inflammation and oxidative stress that accelerate arterial damage and promote the plaque buildup that leads to heart attacks. The solution is simple but powerful. Replace processed meats with fresh, lean proteins. Choose grilled chicken, turkey breast, or fresh cuts of beef. Fatty fish rich in omega-3s offers even greater protection. For convenience without the danger, pre-cooked fresh poultry or canned salmon in water provides similar satisfaction without the harmful additives that threaten your heart. But processed meat is nothing compared to deadly food. Hash 3. A seemingly innocent food choice that increases your diabetes risk by 39% and heart disease risk by 28%. Hash 3. Deep-fried foods, the artery attackers. That crispy fried chicken or those golden French fries might taste irresistible, but for anyone over 60, they're cardiovascular time bombs waiting to explode. Deep-fried foods are packed with trans fats and oxidized compounds that systematically destroy your arteries. The research is absolutely devastating. A landmark study published in the New England Journal of Medicine tracked over 100,000 adults for 20 years and uncovered a shocking truth. People who ate fried foods more than 4 times per week had a 39% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes and a 28% greater risk of heart disease. We're talking about a 28% increase in your risk of the disease that kills more Americans than any other condition. And that's just from eating fried foods 4 times weekly. The frying process creates unstable compounds called advanced glycation end products and oxidized lipids. These molecules trigger chronic inflammation in your arteries, weaken blood vessel walls, and accelerate the plaque buildup that leads to heart attacks and strokes. But here's the good news. Protecting your heart doesn't mean giving up flavor. Focus on baked, roasted, or grilled alternatives that maintain taste while protecting your arteries. Use heart-friendly oils like olive oil or avocado oil, which remain stable at high temperatures and provide protective monounsaturated fats instead of harmful trans fats. Fried foods might provide temporary pleasure, but they inflict permanent damage on your cardiovascular system. Understanding this hidden danger is the first step toward protecting your heart. Hash 2. Refined white bread and pastries, the silent sugar bombs. That fluffy white bread, those tempting croissants and sweet muffins might seem harmless, but they're actually stealth weapons attacking your cardiovascular system. These refined carbs cause blood sugar to spike instantly, triggering a cascade of events that devastate your heart over time. A major 2020 study published in Circulation tracked thousands of adults and revealed a shocking truth. Those eating more than 3 servings of refined grains daily had a 27% higher risk of cardiovascular events compared to people who chose whole grains instead. Here's what happens in your body. When you eat refined carbs, your blood sugar rockets skyward, forcing your pancreas to flood your system with insulin. Over time, this leads to insulin resistance, a major risk factor for type 2 diabetes, which more than doubles your risk of heart disease. Even products labeled whole wheat can hide refined flours and added sugars, making them far less heart-friendly than they appear on the package. The solution is simpler than you think. Replace refined grains with truly whole grain options like steel-cut oats, quinoa, or sprouted grain breads that actually support cardiovascular health. Adding nuts, seeds, or fresh fruit provides natural sweetness while supplying antioxidants that fight the inflammation refined carbs promote. Small, consistent swaps like these reduce the strain on your cardiovascular system while providing the nutrients your heart needs to stay strong and resilient as you age. Hash 1. Sugary breakfast cereals. The sweet death trap. Those colorful boxes lining supermarket shelves aren't just unhealthy, they're potential death sentences disguised as convenient breakfast options. For seniors, sugary breakfast cereals represent one of the most dangerous foods you can put in your body. A devastating long-term study published in Circulation followed over 10,000 adults for 12 years and uncovered a terrifying reality. Participants who ate sugary cereals more than 3 times per week had a 27% higher risk of developing heart disease compared to those who consumed them rarely. But the news gets even worse. Another study in the Journal of Nutrition revealed that seniors consuming high-sugar cereals experienced a shocking 33% increase in triglycerides, a key marker of cardiovascular danger, plus accelerated arterial stiffening that reduces blood vessel flexibility and strains the heart. The real devastation lies in the triple threat: massive sugar content, virtually no fiber, and highly processed grains. This combination creates rapid blood sugar spikes, repeated insulin surges, and chronic inflammation, all major stressors on your cardiovascular system. The transformation is surprisingly simple. Replace sugary cereals with steel-cut oats, quinoa breakfast bowls, or high-fiber muesli topped with fresh berries and nuts. This single change stabilizes blood sugar, reduces inflammation, and supplies the nutrients that actively protect your heart. Now that you know the 4 heart-saving superfoods and 4 deadly foods to avoid, the choice is entirely in your hands. Every single meal represents a decision: protect your heart or unknowingly attack it. Here's your immediate action plan. This week, remove 1 deadly food from your diet and add 1 heart-protective superfood. Maybe swap that morning sugary cereal for oatmeal topped with berries, or replace processed lunch meat with fresh salmon. This month, incorporate all 4 protective foods into your weekly routine while eliminating the 4 most dangerous ones. Your cardiovascular system will begin repairing itself within weeks. The research proves these changes work. Studies show that seniors who make these dietary swaps reduce their cardiovascular risk by 20 to 30% within months. Your heart will literally become younger and stronger with each meal. Drop a comment below telling us which heart-saving food you're adding to your diet first. We read and respond to every single comment because your health journey matters to us. Share this life-saving information with anyone over 60 who needs it. Hit that like button if these tips could change your life, and subscribe for more expert-backed health advice that could add years to your life. Remember, every choice counts, every meal matters, and it's never too late to start protecting your heart. Let's transform your health together, starting today. Important medical disclaimer. This information is for educational purposes only, and should not replace professional medical advice. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes, especially if you have existing heart conditions, take medications, or have other health concerns. Individual results may vary, and what works for one person may not be appropriate for another. Drop your age and tell us which heart-healthy food you're most excited to try. We personally respond to every comment because your heart health journey is our priority.